here from Up on Journey with a process video, working through Living Stones Creative Bible Study Kit. I want to share with you this entry I will do for day number 2. I'm only in day number 2, even though you don't really work at one full day, one day, because there are many Bible verse references, so you can journal. You can probably do quite a few entries with one section. Like this is number 2. So the rock in the wilderness. This is one of the most moving accounts for me, and this connection with the rock in the desert and Jesus is just so moving and so amazing. So I really want to make sure I will do a process video with this. I don't clearly have in my mind how this entry will develop and how it's gonna look in the end, but I just want to put next to each other the rock, water gushing out of the rock, and Jesus, like blood and water gushing from the side of Jesus. So a very interesting parallel. Just want to meditate on that. So I will I'll put this to the side for a second. This is one of the backgrounds. Comes with the digital version. I have some extra backgrounds, extra artwork in there. So I would like this as an overall background. I didn't want to get too messy right now, even though this is kind of square, so I don't think it's gonna reach all the way to the bottom or top of the page, but that's okay because I will probably add other things. And this is printed on sticker paper, therefore if I lay it down on the Bible page, it will be as a protective underlayer for anything that will go on top, so it's not gonna go through the page. So I will go ahead and try and figure this out. I really don't like measuring and stuff like that, but I do have to measure this page to see. I'm gonna have to cut it down and be able to fit it here. So I cut this page to the size. It's approximately 6 by 9, and I will try and put it in gently there. It's a little bit tricky. Oh, the other way. It's easier to peel the image away from the backing rather than peeling the backing off the image. So it's always a little bit tricky. Oof, let's hope for the best. Oh, beautiful. So I had no problems, even though it can turn out disastrous. That's good. Oh, see, I had a little air bubble there that I didn't notice. I know I will use this rock. I will cut it out right now. Being on a transparent sticker, it will blend in with the background, so you don't have to fussy cut it too much. So now I have this image of Jesus crucified with blood and water gushing out from his side. This is from the Come With Me 2, so from the Lent kit. Also have a few stickers that I might use if I don't use the large image. I'm not sure. I have this on cardstock. I don't have it on clear sticker, which would be really nice. It would just blend in. It would be less work, really. And I have a few cool elements from Come With Me 1, the first. Oh yes, They do with them. Yeah, so these are, I have a few. So these images are from the first Lent kit, Come With Me 1. And they would work very beautifully here. I think that would be really cool to have this here. Although I know at that time I printed these on inkjet with an inkjet printer, so if I use any kind of water on this, it will move the ink. So I do not want to reprint it now because I have these, I want to use them. But yes, these colors go very nice with so these are from Come With Me, so there are all kinds of desert imagery, which works very good for this entry. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this to size so I can have a better idea if this works here or not. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It really works so well with that background image. I'll try and rip this one. Yeah, I like that much better. I will have to trim the top though. So I'll do that. So here I just cut some of the top. Actually, that works very well there. Now I will add this piece. So right now I'm working, I didn't even mention what I'm doing here. I'm working in The Rock in the Wilderness. I'm focusing on number 2 in Numbers 28 through 11, where Moses is instructed to speak to the rock and it will give out water for the entire assembly. But he getting upset with the people, he ends up striking the rock. And I thought this was so beautiful because the punishment, right? Because I didn't, when I was just reading the verse, I didn't even notice that he didn't do what he was supposed to do. That instead of speaking to it, he struck it. And only later, after God is upset with him, it says that, you know, because of your disobedience, you will not enter the promised land. I was wondering, like, well, what did he do? Why such a harsh punishment? So you go back and you reread it, and it's like, wow, the rock is Jesus. Jesus was struck once through his passion and crucifixion, and he should not be struck again. It is really of no surprise. Jesus is the rock and foundation. After all, the world was made through him. So we saw before that, yes, in 1 Corinthians 10:4, Paul the Apostle unveils to us that the rock was Christ. I didn't just, you know, make this up, that the rock was Christ. He says that. And all of them drank the same spiritual water, for they drank from the spiritual rock that traveled with them, and that rock was Christ. This is so beautiful. So that rock that's always with us is Christ. Even then, I did make a remark just based on this verse that so cool. We are asked to follow Jesus, but we see right from the beginning that Jesus was following us from the beginning. So it's not us who have to follow him first, he follows us first. So this is a very, very good verse. Kind of connects the Old and New Testament. So very cool. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna add the rock as well. If you feel something, when you lay, you know, they have a white backing, so when you lay the transparent stickers down, they kind of blend in, so they lose their kind of, they don't stand out as much anymore, so you can kind of reinforce it a little bit just using a pencil there. So like I actually printed 2 versions on clear paper just to see, maybe I can blend it in. Of course, you know, you can blend it in better, easier. So I have a bigger one and a smaller one, and we'll see which one would work best here. So definitely the smaller one will work better. I mean, this would too, but it's too large. I think it's just too big. So I will use the smaller one. I'm glad I printed both. And the way it's laid out, it has a very similar landscape on the bottom, so this would like totally blend in with what I already said. I didn't plan this, it just happened. So yeah, I think I will do that. I'm gonna put this down now. Make sure I get this in the right position. Oh, it kind of has a darker background. I didn't notice that. Bummer. I'm sure I can blend it in somehow. Yeah, I might be able to add some white acrylic. I'm gonna use one of these tickets. This is also comes with a land kit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, but just wanna try it out. Anyway, I love this entry so much because I mean what we're meditating on, because this was the start of this kit. This here, the rock in the wilderness, this is the first idea I had. It moved me so much, and I said, wow, this is just definitely worth meditating and remembering. So for the land kit, this is from the first one, Come With Me. And I think, just a little sneak peek thought, the next land, I think I will stick with Come With Me title for the land kit. So it's gonna be Come With Me 3, 4, and so on if I get to do more, God willing, right? So the florals for the land kit, these are all flowers and plants that bloom in the Judean desert where Jesus walked, where he spent 40 days, right? So that's a beautiful little detail. I wish, I don't know, this is a transparent sticker. I wish I would have the cutouts to just add to this stickers. I'll look for them. So thinking about this, I don't think I had die cuts for this for this kit. So what I could do, actually, I could just stick this on a white cardboard paper and cut it out myself if I want to use it in combination with this ticket. It should be beautiful. So I'm taking an index card. I'll just give this a try. Why not? These are beautiful. So I'll just cut this out. So I'll glue the ticket over the flowers. I still don't even know if I'm gonna use it. But it's worth playing with it, I guess. It would be nice to darken a little bit the edge so it stands out some more. So maybe using some Distress ink, I will kind of antique the edges. I think the walnut stain should work. Yeah, that will work. I'm looking at this ticket. Comes with a Do You Love Me kit. It's an I have it as an add-on. And a love note. I think this would work so well here. I'm just gonna give it this ticket texture here on the top. So I don't have this straight edge. I'll layer it with this. So I just stripped the bottom of the ticket. I didn't like that straight edge there. I'll probably just use the tiny attacher to attach these two. And I will want to write out the connecting verse from 1 Corinthians 10:4. I will write that out on the ticket. It's for the connecting element, and you know, a beautiful reminder. It's truly a love note. And all of them drank the same spiritual water. Maybe some black and white florals, kind of tied in with the background and with the other kind of black and white elements. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. I think to go all out with the florals. Be nice. I love this layering though. Usually don't do too many florals, but kind of makes sense here. I will use the washi strips from the Living Stones kit. They come in a digital format as well, so when you run out of them you can just print more. I'm gonna use this cross to just lightly adhere this here so it doesn't fall out. I want to add a few droplets of orange down here, but I was hoping for a more intense orange. Have a rusty hinge here. Beautiful effect. Distress ink spray, I mean. And some blue for the water. Donuts, kind of an intense. Maybe I can create something lighter. So I just want to mention that, did you notice that we didn't use any paint at all? Well, we used a few drops here. But that's it. It's really a non-messy entry. So I think I might add to it. I'm not sure if I will. I'll record. But for now, I'm just gonna end it here. I'm thinking maybe a tab would be very useful to have so I can refer back to this entry. So I might do that tomorrow. It's getting pretty late, so I have to get going. But now I'm looking here. So these stickers come with the add-on kit for the land kit. And I still have quite a few. So I have the add-on kits I still have in the physical format. So these come with it. I love this Return to Me. That's so beautiful. I wish I could use it here. This would be so beautiful. I'd almost like to kind of maybe cut it out, really. I don't know. Or maybe use it for the tab. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Maybe I'll do that. So actually I cut it out, even though it was already pre-cut as a circle. I kind of fussy cut it out, and I was thinking of using it as a tab. Here on the reverse side I would put a stone, because this is the Living Stone kit, so it'd be easier for me to recognize. So kind of fussy cutting this so this flower stands out. I really liked that detail. It is such a beautiful night out here. It's the time in August when it's a constant hum outside. There are crickets and frogs, and it's just this great hum, and with the heaviness of the air because it's so humid. If you go outside, it's just such an immersion in the weather, you know. I don't know. And then if you step inside and close the door where it's quiet, your ears are ringing from the silence. It's so weird. An interesting experience. I love this though. I can hear the crickets now. I don't know if the phone is picking this up, but it's just so beautiful. I wish I would have put that cross to that sticker to catch the tab as well. I wasn't thinking at that time. I think I can lift it up. Yes, I can. But this is gonna have to be reinforced with some glue. It won't stay. All right. I think this might be, I'm gonna let this dry, and I don't know, this might be it. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed kind of walking with me through this entry and meditating on this beautiful account in the Old Testament, and then being connected to the New Testament, which is just amazing. So thank you so much. Hope you have the kit and you're working along. Living Stones is I will link it below, and it's available still in the physical format. If not, if you watch this later and the kit is sold out, I always have the digital formats available. Thank you and God bless.